everybody, it's Nate from the Kraemer Life. I think I have a little bit of a doozy today. Oh, this house. For a newbie, it's putting me through its paces. Alright, so in the introduction of this video, you probably saw a time lapse of me removing the French doors out of the kitchen and framing it up so we can put insulation and drywall it. That's where the refrigerator is going to go, and the double doors were just getting in the way. I know that many of you have commented, don't remove the double doors because it's bringing in a lot of really nice natural light, and I agree, it is. We do have plans to mitigate that, I guess, so stay tuned on that one. The only downside of removing the French doors right now is that was going to be a really easy way to get the big refrigerator into the kitchen, and if I drywall that up, then that'll make it a little bit more difficult to get the refrigerator in. But I measured the other doors, and if I take the refrigerator doors off, I can bring it through a standard size door frame, no problem. I think we're okay there. The doozy that we're running into is a project that I kind of kicked down the road. If you remember back when I was talking about our pig processing and we had a bunch of friends coming over, and I wanted to get this kitchen usable so Katie could cook and we could use it to gather and to eat and all that kind of stuff. Well, I had to patch a hole, a couple dry rot places in the floor, and one of them was back here in the corner. Well, it turns out that the dry rot, and I knew this, I knew a portion of this, the dry rot went into the framing of the wall. You can see that this 2x4 here, this wall stud, is just, it's just rot. Like it's providing no support. Well, it looks like we probably had a leak in the roof at one point, and it all just kind of came down here, and so all of the wood that's down in this area here, it is just, I mean, it's just dry rot. Like there's nothing left of this wood. It just crumbles apart. And so I know that I need to take this sill plate off. This one's actually not horrible, but I just need to take it off. This one here, it's really just doing nothing. It's not even connected to the bolt that bolts into the foundation down here. This floor joist here is not even being held by the sill plate, and that's what's holding this flooring, so this flooring kind of moves a little bit. And so what I need to do is replace this sill plate, replace this sill plate, and then get bracing so the, well, I don't know what these pieces are called here, maybe that's the rim joist, I don't know, so that these are resting tightly and securely onto the sill plate, and they get the sill plate connected to the concrete foundation with something similar to this bolt right here. I need to do a little bit of research, or a lot of research actually, on how to fix all this. I kind of knew that this was bad. I didn't know that it was this bad. Anyway, so that's what I'm kind of working on right now. So I'm going to go do some research, and then when I have a plan, I'll come back and we'll continue with this project. right, well, it's the next morning, and I decided to call it quits last night because I really didn't get started until late in the evening. I really thought that I was just going to be able to take the rotted sill plates off pretty quickly, one of which, yeah, it came off really easy, but the one on the east wall, it's actually in better condition, has a lot more meat to the wood than I thought it would, and it's actually not coming out really easy. So I'm gonna just, actually, I think I'm just put you guys on time lapse. I'm just gonna work my way through that, get that thing off of there, and then I'll stop at that point and show you what my plan is and get that finished. I hope to get it all done today, so I really just want to kind of focus and get it worked on. So let's, I guess, cue some time lapse and some music, and you guys can watch as I do the work. Oh my goodness. This is so much worse than I thought it was. It really shouldn't surprise me. It surprises me, but it shouldn't. All right, I'm going to show you so far what I have. You can watch the next vlog to kind of see how the outcome of this project, how it goes. But let me show you where I'm at now, and then I also want to give you an update on Winston, and then we'll end the vlog. I was able to get the sill plate off. This is the east wall. This is the one that I started removing last night and resumed this morning. I actually had to go back to the store, get a metal oscillating tool bit to cut the nails out, and then I was able to remove it. So that's out. The south wall sill plate, I thought the rot ended about right here, but it turns out it goes way farther over, and this is why this is becoming a really big project. Because if you can kind of see back here, it just continues all the way back. So the way this is structured is, this is the sill plate. Resting on top of it is a board that's holding up the floor. So we'll call this a floor joist. Kind of a strange one, but it's a floor joist. And I need to remove this floor joist so I can continue back there to see how far back the rot goes. This board here that has all the rot, this is actually holding up the wall. So this board here, it's a thick oak board, and it sits on top of the sill plate, but it is rotted. It's really, really rotted very far back. So I'll probably end up removing the exterior wall here, seeing how far back the rot goes, replacing this somehow. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. And then putting the sill plate on, or sill plate, then replace this. So yeah, this is turning out to be a much larger project than I anticipated. And then I'll have to replace these floor joists here once the sill plate is removed. So it's a pretty large project. All right, so this is way more of a repair project than I thought it was, but I guess I just need to get it done. So let's go do a quick update on Winston. So Winston is feeling, feeling much better. He's eating now and burping. Oh, is that a burp? That was a burp. He's keeping his food down. He has his energy level back. He's playing again. He's barking, protecting the homestead. His wounds are healing quite nicely. So Winston's back. He's doing a lot better. Fast recovery, even though he was miserable for... Okay, Floyd. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna end it here. You can see that he's feeling better. Make sure you guys are subscribed, have the notification bell on, so you can keep up to date with our farmhouse renovation and see how the project of the southeast corner of the house is going. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.